Morning, Abotai, Erev Shabbat Shalom. With regards to Tallit Tefillin on Tish'a B'Av, there is a machloket among the Geonim and Rishonim whether or not a person should be wearing Tallit Tefillin at all on Tish'a B'Av. Several Geonim and Rabbeinu Yerucham, in the opinion of the Rambam, as well as others, they say a person should not be wearing Tallit Tefillin on Tish'a B'Av at all. Why? It's like the first day of Avelut. The Halacha is, Bar Minan, if a person's in Avelut, the first day, there's no Tallit Tefillin. We learned that out from Sukkim. So too, Tish'a B'Av is as severe as the first day's Avelut. That's one opinion. The Ramban, Rashba, majority of the Rishonim disagree. They say that's not the case. Be'emet, Tish'a B'Av is chayav. A person is obligated to wear talit utfilin on Tish'a B'Av as well. It's not as severe as the first day of a person's Avelut. You have to wear Tish'a B'Av. Marana Bet Yosef, in Siman Tav Kuf Nun He, says that the minhag ha'olam is to skip wearing talit utfilin by at Shacharit on Tish'a B'Av, and only to wear it during Mincha. By Mincha, everybody comes and makes a bracha on Tallit Tefillin and puts it on over there. That's what he says the minhag is, and that's what he rules in Shulchan Aruch. Now, the Ben Ish Chai adds that even according to the minhag of the Bet Yosef, it's inappropriate to completely skip Tallit Tefillin on the morning of Tish'a B'Av because you're reading Kriyat Shema. You're not allowed to read Kriyat Shema without Tallit Tefillin. It's like Me'id Edut Sheker. It's like you are bearing false witness, false testimony against yourself. Therefore, says the Ben Ish Chai, a person should put on Tallit Tefillin in private at home, read Kadesh Li and Kriyat Shema with Tallit Tefillin, take it off, come to the Bet HaKnesset, and pray Shacharit without Tallit Tefillin. That's the opinion of the Ben Ish Chai, explaining Marana Bet Yosef. Nevertheless, Maran Zichrono Livracha in Chazon Ovadia Arba Ta'aniyot discusses at length that later on during, although that was the Psak Halacha of the Bet Yosef, later on the minhag changed for the better. Especially according to the Mekubalim, a person should not deviate from the regular minhag that we have every day to place Tallit Tefillin even on the morning of Tish'a B'Av in Bet HaKnesset for Shacharit as usual. He says that was the minhag of the Mekubalim in Yeshivat Bet El as well as other people. Although Marana Bet Yosef says that the original minhag was not like that, but now he says the minhag was changed for the better, and he says that over here, this minhag is actually preferable to that of the Bet Yosef. Therefore, Maran Zichron Bracha was a very big proponent of all Batei Knesiyot. Ashkenazim have their own minhag, but for Sfaradim, that's the minhag in Yerushalayim, that everybody comes to Bet HaKnesset as usual on the morning of Tish'a B'Av and wears Tallit Tefillin in public. With regards to Mincha, he says, depends on the minhag of the place. Maran Zichron Bracha himself did not wear Tallit Tefillin by Mincha of Tish'a B'Av. That was the minhag in Yechavedat, that was the minhag in Maran Zichron Bracha Shul. However, there are places that wear Tallit Tefillin by Mincha every Ta'anit Tzibur. And therefore, if that's the case, they can continue with their minhag. There's no issue. He just says the main thing is to treat the morning of Tish'a B'Av Shacharit as you would every other morning and put on Tallit Tefillin. Now, although that is what Maran Zichron Bracha says to do, not every kehillah has yet adopted it. Some kehillot have stayed with the original minhag of the Bet Yosef. Technically, that's a perfectly legitimate minhag. A person has to be cognizant where he's praying and not to protest one way or another, which means if you want to wear Tallit Tefillin on the morning of Tish'a B'Av at Shacharit, like Maran Zichron Bracha says, so find a shul that does so. Don't go to a shul that doesn't and put Tallit Tefillin on over there, although purely halachically speaking, there's no issue of lotit godedu, but it's not appropriate. Lefi derech eretz, everybody else is not, and you are. Or if it's a Bet HaKnesset where everybody else is wearing tefillin by shacharit, and a person comes and he doesn't, that also is a lack of derech eretz. So try to plan accordingly. Whatever minhag it is that you want to follow, find a Bet HaKnesset that caters to that minhag so that one can blend in. That is the halacha with regards to Tefillin, Tallit Tefillin on Tish'a B'Av. Have a wonderful day and Shabbat Shalom V'rach.